What's up, guys? It is your boy Bernardo from the BTN HD, and yes, upgrading your System Center Configuration Manager, or SCCM, to 1806. Super excited, so let's get started. Now, a couple of things. What's new with the new and latest build, which is 1806 on the SCCM world? Now, there's a lot of stuff that we could go over, but these are the couple of things that I kind of jotted down within the TechNet site. And this is the site right here of what's new with version 1806. I will provide this link at the bottom of the video in the description part so you guys can go check it out, because there's a lot happening with this build and a lot of good stuff that you could use within your environment, right? Now, a couple of things that I like is the CM trace is installed now within the client by default. Improved WSUS maintenance. I definitely need to look that up because I've been having a couple of database cleanup issues. Also, you have like your site server HA. You got CM pivot, enhanced HTTP site systems, which is definitely something that I really need to look into. Now, for requirements, what I know so far is that build 1806 supports only Windows 2012 up. I have 2016, so I'm good to go. And for SQL, for your database, 2012 with Service Pack 3 and up. For me, I have 2014, so I'm good on that part. Now, if you go inside your administration and then go inside Overview, Updates, and Servicing, most likely you're going to click on Refresh or check for updates, and then click on Refresh, and then wait until 1806 pops up. Now, if 1806 does not pop up within your updates and servicing panel, do not worry. Not everyone is going to get it, but if you're like me and you're impatient and you want to get it so you can start testing it out, what you need to do is head over to this site. I will provide the link at the bottom of the description so you guys don't have to worry about it. You want to click on this button right here. You want to agree the license and terms. I'm using Internet Explorer to download it. So for here, I want to click on the little tab and do Save As. I'm going to drop the download inside the desktop folder. And once it's done, I'm going to click on Open Folder. And there goes our zip exe file. So you're going to double click on it. For me, I don't want to drop it on the C drive, the root of the C drive. So I click on Browse, and I'm going to drop it inside the desktop. And from here, click Unzip. OK, really short. Close it. And within my desktop, again, like I said, I relocate it to go inside the desktop. Double click on it, and you're going to see a PowerShell. Right? Now, before you even do anything to your SCCM, if it's a physical machine or a virtual machine, make sure you take a snapshot, right? Or back up your physical server before you do any changes, because you never know. Now, for me, this is me being paranoid. I don't think you guys need to do this, but for me, I open up the Configuration Manager Service Manager. From my site server, I gave my my SCCM server, which is bj-sccm, press OK. I expanded the roots to see components and servers. I expand components. I am basically starting the particular services. Now, this is me being paranoid just to make sure my server is up and running and my SCCM is going to retrieve the download with no problem. Now, I went inside Configuration Manager Update. I right-clicked on this guy and I just query it just to run it. The next one on my list is my DMP downloader. I just right-clicked on it, query it, make sure it runs. And the last one was my DMP uploader. Right-clicked on it, query, run, good to go. Now, I clicked on Start. I typed in Power because I want to open up PowerShell. Now, you could do the command prompt or the ISE. I like to use the ISE because I just like the, the interface. You want to right-click on your PowerShell command or your PowerShell ISE and run it as an admin. It's going to load up. And from here, you're going to click on your folder or file open to locate that PowerShell. And I dropped it inside the desktop. So double-click on it and open it up. Now, before you click on Run or the Play button, make sure you go over the PowerShell that nothing kind of suspicious is happening. You never know, right? Regardless if you're getting the PowerShell within a safe website, Just want to go over the PowerShell, make sure it's not grabbing anything suspicious or anything. Once you go over the PowerShell, you think everything is safe, click on the power button or run the PowerShell. Now for the site server, you want to enter your fully qualified domain name. For me was my SCCM name, bj-sccm.btnhd.edu, and then click enter. If everything works well, you're going to get the command or commands completed successfully. It's always a good thing. But to actually test it out, you want to go back inside your SCCM console, go inside administration, right? Go inside administration, go to updates and servicing, and you want to click on refresh. Don't do check for updates, just click on refresh. When you do that, long and behold, you're going to see Configuration Manager 1806. And then underneath the state column, you're going to see it's downloading. Good, right? Go grab a cup of coffee, go get lunch. When you come back, you're going to see that it states ready to install. So for here, I right-clicked on it. I run the check. It's checking. If you want to check the status, at the lower right-hand corner, just click on Show Status. You're going to get this right here. And you're going to right-click on it, Show Status, and there it goes. So right now, it's just checking to make sure that you have the latest build of your SCCM and also the latest SQL. If not, it's going to error out and give you warnings and give you all kinds of errors, and then you have to like fix it. If everything passes, underneath the state column, it's going to say that check was passed for your 1806 update, which is a good thing. You want to right click on it, install update pack. For me, I checked ignore the check because, you know, we already checked it and it passed, right? One less thing to do. Then click on next. Now you have a lot of features for this update. So go over them. There's a couple of them that you cannot disable and they're grayed out. Those are the ones that you're automatically going to get. But the ones that are not checked off, you know, you probably want them. I checked off a couple of them that I found interesting. I can't really tell you guys to check this or check that. It's really up to you. Then you click next. I left it as a default as update without validating. And from here, you want to accept the license and terms. And then click on next. And then you got a nice little summary. Click on next. It's going to do its thing. And eventually, you got the green check mark. That green check mark is always a good thing. Now, back inside your updates and servicing, you're going to see your 1806 update. It's going to state check for prerequisites, which is weird. We did that already. It should already automatically jump start, you know, downloading and installing. If you want, you could click on Show Status, which is located on your lower right-hand side, and you can right-click on this guy right here and click Show Status. This is going to give you a nice summary of what's going on. You should see the installation part in progress, which is good. If you click on installation, you're going to see where the installation is at right now. As you can see, I got the green check mark that extract update package, and it needs to do the rest of the stuff. Now, if you go back inside administration, updates and servicing, and click on refresh, your Configuration Manager 1806 update, it's eventually going to say underneath the state column installing. That's a good sign. Now, for me, I'm constantly hitting refresh, and you're going to get this dialog box if you, like me, if you're clicking on refresh to see what's going on. This is a good sign. That means that the installation or the update is working, and it needs to finalize itself. It needs to update the SCCM console. When you get this dialog box, just click OK. You're going to get this right here. It's going to download the files to update your console. It's going to start running, and then if everything works well, your SCCM console is going to launch by itself. When it launches by itself, you're here. For me, I like to go inside administration, updates and servicing. Now, within updates and servicing, you're going to see underneath the state column that your 1806 was installed, which is a good thing. Now, if you want to check, you could go and click on this little tab right here, your file tab, I call it. Click on About Configuration Manager, and you're going to see that the console version is now 5.1806.1074.1200, and your site version is 5.0.8692, I think, .1000. And that's it, guys. That's how you upgrade your SCCM to version 1806. If you have any comments or questions, leave them at the bottom. I will provide this PowerPoint for you guys. There's going to be a link at the description. You guys could view the video and take your little notes. And hopefully you guys enjoy, and I catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.